morning and welcome to Living Local 15. I'm your host, Jessica Williams. Thank you so much for joining me today. It's time to rise, shine, and be great. First up, I am taking you inside of ForMotion Clinic, formerly named SRT Prosthetics and Orthotics. We are going to learn about the services they provide and also speak with a client that was injured in a car accident last year and had to get a prosthetic leg. Then we are headed to McComb Sons Funeral Homes as they are celebrating their Centennial year in business in our community. And they are also sharing about an upcoming event. And backed by popular demand, we are chatting with Plexaderm about their eye cream serum that removes bags and eye wrinkles. Are you ready? Let's get started.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
This segment sponsored by ForMotion Clinic. I am here at ForMotion Clinic, which is a prosthetic and orthotic clinic that provides excellent care. They've been established in this community for a while as they really focused on advanced mobility solutions and also prosthesis. Today I'm going to speak with their clinic manager and one of their patients to learn all about her journey. And you're invited. Let's do it. Joining me now is Matt Roberts, who is a certified prosthetist and the clinic manager, and Emily Hammond, who is a client here. Hello, how are you guys doing?
Hello, great.
Good. Well, it's so good to chat with you. Okay, we have to start off first, Matt, with this name change, because I'm sure that people are wondering, wait, what happened to, was it SRT
Correct.
Prosthetics,
Yes.
And now you are ForMotion Clinic. So when did you make the name change and why?
So our name change occurred probably a month ago, officially. And the reason that we did that is because we joined a large network of other clinics who allow us to kind of diversify our experiences and our techniques, and we have a lot more opportunities for taking advantage of resources in the field to stay on the forefront of technology and patient care. Yeah,
that's great. I mean, you've been here in the community for 24 years, so you're still offering that same service, that same level of excellence, just now wrapped in a different little bow.
That's correct, yes.
Okay, perfect. So I want to talk about the journey that you have been on, Emily.
Yes.
Being here as a client, can you just start off with how you actually became injured and what this process has looked like?
Yes. So last May 2024, I was involved in a head-on collision, and I ended up losing my limb. They could not save it and broke a bunch of other bones. And I was introduced to SRT at the time, now ForMotion, and Julie, one of the prosthetists, really just listened to everything that I wanted to get back to, because I was in CrossFit, I have 2 young boys, very active, and I was like, how do I get back to that? So.
Yeah, that determination.
Yes.
And that strength is so important.
Absolutely.
Because going through something like that had to been really hard to transition. And so let's talk about the prosthesis that's on your leg.
Yes.
and how it works exactly.
Well, there is basically 3 parts. I'm an above the knee amputee. So you have the socket, you have the knee, and then you have the foot. And the prosthetists here figure out what K level you are, which is an activity-based level, and then they offer you different products to help you be as mobile as possible.
Yeah, and so what's the functionality of it? What can you do now?
So my knee is actually a microprocessor knee. So I can actually get on my phone and change different settings.
Oh, wow.
So it means going from normal walking, which has a little resistance with it, to if I want to try and run or do squats or ride the bike, it makes it swing faster.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
And you can paint your toenails.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
They are painted. You can't see that right now, but yes.
Oh, I love that. Okay. And so Matt, just talking about the kind of what you all have to offer in your facility would be surprising because you all actually make the prosthesis here.
We do. So the socket component of the prosthesis, or this top part, is designed by the prosthetist and fabricated in this clinic. We have a full lab in the back, where we will fabricate test sockets for diagnostic fittings, and we'll do final laminations for the definitive product, as we call it. The knees and the feet, those are ordered from manufacturers, and they're basically ordered to the specs of the patient.
Okay, so a one-stop shop for sure. Okay, so let's talk about what you're about to do.
Yes.
You get to participate in Fort for Fitness
Yes.
again, which is very exciting. Last year, you participated, but via
Yes.
wheelchair because your injuries were very new. And can I just say, just bravo, and you are so brave for getting out there each year, regardless of your circumstances.
Yeah.
So how will you participate this year?
Well, this year I plan to walk the entire 4 miles, and I also want to do a little bit of a speed walk. So we'll see how fast I can get it. I think I have a mile in about 22 minutes if I really try hard. So we'll see.
That is
but the goal is
exciting.
to not use a wheelchair at all.
Yeah.
So, and then maybe do some running the next year.
Yes, I love that, building it up and just working hard towards that. And I know that viewers may want to come out and cheer you on, so
Yes.
how can they do so?
Well, they can just come to the Parkview Tin Cap Stadium on September 27th, sorry. And there's lots of vendors there. There's food, there's music, and you can just watch people as they come in because the last part of the runs or walks is you go a lap around the stadium. So that's really fun. And they announce your name, which is cool too.
That is
Yeah.
cool. Okay, well, best of luck as you
you.
prepare for this run. And thank you so much for sharing about your business, and thank you for sharing about your experience.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. And if you'd like more information about ForMotion Clinic, we'll have their website listed below, and I'll see you after the break. This segment sponsored by ForMotion Clinic.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@wayne.com.
This segment sponsored by McComb Sons Funeral Homes. I am outside of McComb Sons Funeral Homes, which is located here on the north side. They actually have 5 different locations throughout Northeast Indiana. And today is a monumental day that we're talking about because they are celebrating 100 years right here in our city. And they have a special event coming up that the mayor will be at with a special proclamation. So I'm going to go on the inside, speak with one of their 4th generation owners, and learn all about it. Let's do it. Joining me now is Dave McComb, who is 4th generation owner here at this funeral home. Hello, how are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Okay, so it's so exciting to speak with you because you all are celebrating something quite monumental, your Centennial year,
Right.
which is 100 years that you've been in business.
That's right.
So start off by giving us a little bit of history and helping us understand the foundation of your company.
Sure, yeah. 1925 was a long time ago, and it's 100 years for us. And there's a couple other businesses here in town. Lassus, they're 100 years this year. And then, of course, Delta Airlines, they operate out of Fort Wayne, not at our airport. They're 100 years old this year. So we think it's a pretty monumentous thing, and we're really glad to be part of it. But our history goes back to D.O. McComb, who was my great-grandfather.
Okay.
And he started in business here in Fort Wayne. He was the superintendent of schools here in town from the year 1900 until 1925. And that would be a position very similar to what Wendy had, and also Mark, and that's just the same position, but he supervised all the county schools, and hopefully we'll show the picture of him in front of Northside High School with all the students. But yeah, our history is good. We've served a lot of people in the community. We used to be in the ambulance service for a number of years as well.
Yeah, I mean, I can only imagine the connectivity that you have with so many families, because running a funeral home is something that is very trusted, right? It's something that you are experiencing a tragic time in someone's life, but you're making them feel comfortable. And so over the years, what do you think is so dynamic about your company and your family that keeps you going so long?
Well, you have to have people in the family that are willing to go into the business.
Yeah.
And they have to be interested. But I always think that the people in the McComb family really have a heart for service. And my great-grandfather, who served the community as far as for schooling for young children and kids clear up through high school. And then my dad and my grandfather, who operated the ambulance business in conjunction with the funeral business for, probably 35 years. And the last year we were in the ambulance business. We served 5,000 families with ambulance services at zero cost. We did that free for the community. And we made a lot of friends like that. So when we served their family with the ambulance, then if they had a tragedy in their family, then they called us.
Yeah.
And so it was really, really a good relationship.
Yes, and we're sitting here in the lobby of your building. It's such a big and beautiful building, and it seems like you all may offer extended services outside of normal funeral homes. So can you kind of go through some of what you offer and what really sets you all apart?
Sure. Well, we're very fortunate to be associated with Dignity, and it brings a breadth of services to any family that would come here. It makes it so simple for people to do the arrangements, because you can do the arrangements for a cemetery, you can do arrangements for cremation, and you can do arrangements for monuments and your funeral pre-arrangements here, and you can make it one stop. You might, if you want to be more specific and go pick a specific spot at a cemetery, you can do that, but going to be all done with one visit and one person to deal with that's responsible for your arrangements.
Okay, that is special to have a one-stop shop, because I'm sure there's so much on people's minds as they are preparing for that day in their lives. And so we have to highlight something that's really cool that's coming up, which is a celebration. It is an open house that you all are having on September 27th at 12:30 p.m. And so kind of highlight what that day will look like and why this is so major on your 100th year.
Well, we're very fortunate to have our mayor be here for that day, and she's made a special announcement, I guess. I understand, I don't know exactly what it is, so I'm looking forward to hearing it. But there's an event every year that happens in this area, in the Lakeside Park area along Forest Park Boulevard, and we get to tour some of the homes that were here. And this year, the funeral home is going to be part of that. You can actually walk through a funeral home. It's really not that scary. It's kind of a beautiful place to walk through. And Lakeside Park, as everybody knows, is so beautiful. People get married there in the beautiful rose garden and the reflection ponds and so forth. So it's a really great day to come out here and view this part of town and see some of the great architecture and the history from this area.
Right, there is so much rich history just on this block and really where you're sitting. So it's the North Side Home and Garden Tour that will be taking place that you all will be a part of. But what's so special is, as you said, Mayor Sharon Tucker will be here, but it will be a proclamation that she will be giving to specialize that day. So can you share? Give us a little insider about what that proclamation will be.
Yeah, well, she's going to recognize us as for being a funeral home for here in Fort Wayne for 100 years. And we're very pleased that Mayor Tucker is going to be here and share that time with us. And it's really special for her to think of us in that way.
Yes, and make it a special day. And so is this open for everyone? Do they just come out to participate? Do they have to plan in advance or is RSVP?
No, I don't think it's RSVP. I think it's just open to the public. Just come down, find yourself a great place to park. We have a great parking lot here, plenty of parking. Across the street we do as well. So this is a good place to start out even if you wanted to.
Okay, wonderful. And if someone is interested in your services, to learn more about your business or to book you all, how should they go about contacting you?
Well, there's the simple old-fashioned way of just picking up the telephone and dialing 426-9494, and then McCombCares.com. McCombCares.com, just spelled out just exactly how it sounds. You can go to the website and you can click on what you're interested in, and if you want to take the next step of having somebody contact you, that's a really great and easy way to do it. And it's one of those things, it's simple and easy, it's not scary. And we got a lot of great people here. They're very well trained in what we do. It's for the sensitivities, and in all religions, and we cover, we serve everybody here. There's no lines.
Yeah. Well, awesome. Thank you so much
for
talking with me. And if you would like more information about D.O. McComb Sons Funeral Homes, we'll have their website listed below. They have 5 different locations throughout Northeast Indiana. And don't forget to save the date for September 27th for their special event. And I'll see you after the break. This segment sponsored by D.O. McComb Sons Funeral Homes.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
This segment sponsored by Plexaderm. I know a lot of our viewers see Plexaderm either on social media or TV, and they promise to help you shrink under eye baggage and wrinkles from view. And if you haven't tried it, well, get ready to be amazed. Today, I am joined by Annette Figueroa, and she's going to help us see how Plexaderm can help reverse the visible signs of aging in, get this, 10 minutes. Hello, Annette.
Hi, Jessica. Thank you so much for having me. I love talking about Plexaderm. I use it. Most of my family uses it. And what you're seeing here are real people with real problems and the dramatic results that you can see at home with Plexaderm. Not only does it make you look more refreshed, but it's a confidence booster because when you look good, you feel good. We also have this amazing video of Samantha. She started at a pretty young age with the bags and dark circles. So at the first signs of aging, you can benefit from using Plexaderm. You can see, again, the results you can expect to see at home. You look more refreshed, more youthful, and like you had the best sleep of your life. That is my favorite part.
Oh, wow. I really love to see these pictures and videos, honestly, because it shows that it only takes 10 minutes. And so you don't have to go to the doctor, and it's a topical serum, right? So you just put it right over your skin?
Yes, it's a topical serum you do in the convenience and privacy of your own home. All you need is a small amount. A little goes a long way. You apply it to the target areas on your face, chin, or neck area. And I do it for my dark circles, my deep set forehead lines. You wait the full 10 minutes, even though I always see results in under 5. And let me tell you, if you've never done this before, watch it happen. I was speechless. It is truly amazing. It turns back the clock, works in 10 minutes to get the maximum results, wait the full 10, and then it lasts up to 10 hours as long as you don't get wet. So stay out of the pool, and it works incredible with water-based cosmetics, but less makeup because you have less to cover up.
Right. And before we get into the studies that they've done on Plexaderm, I love the fact that you use it. And so I'm so curious. So when you first applied it to your face, were you nervous? Like, were you looking at the mirror, watching the transition happen in real time?
Yes, well, truth be known, I actually applied it to my dad first because he loves trying new things. And it was my mom and I, and we were screaming because, you know, some hear about products that don't work. This one does, works as advertised. So then I said, I need to use it because unfortunately I have the dark circles. I thought it was my mascara. It was not. And Plexaderm literally took it away. And when you watch this happen, what it does is it creates an invisible layer that tightens and smooths your skin. I say it's like an eraser. And the fact that it lasts up to 10 hours, you really can step out for the day. I call it my Rise, Plexaderm, and Shine because that's exactly what you do when you use Plexaderm.
I love that. Okay, so let's talk about the studies. What type of studies did they do on Plexaderm?
Yeah, so 2 studies, one on the effectiveness, the other one on how long it lasted. Based on 80% reduction around the eye area, that is the #1 reason why people use Plexaderm, a 74% reduction around the mouth area, and an 85% reduction on the forehead area. Again, that's where I use it. I had done an internet search, how to get rid of those forehead lines. It said pretty much by injection only. Think you need to give Plexaderm a try first, and how long it lasts, up to 10 hours, as long as you don't get it wet.
Wow. And then at the end, you just wash it off, like at the end of the night when you wash your face?
Yes, it's easy to put on, easy to take off. Men are some of our best customers because they want to look good and feel good too. It's completely invisible, totally clear. No one's going to know you're using it, but they're going to compliment you on your skin. And Jessica, I love telling people about this because it is a confidence booster. I have a 40-year-old friend taking care of her mom with dementia. She called me and said, Annette, I'm exhausted. Will this help? I sent her the Plexaderm. She called me crying, saying she felt like she aged 10 years, but because of Plexaderm, she just wakes up and feels so much better every day.
Wow, that is incredible. And is it safe under makeup? So as women, we can put that on and then apply makeup on top of it?
Absolutely. You want to use water-based cosmetics and moisturizer because that works well with Plexaderm. But what I do is I just put my makeup right up to my eyes, and it works incredible. But again, you have less to cover up, so less makeup, which is amazing.
Oh, I love that. Okay, so I hear that you have a great trial offer for our viewers because, of course, everyone's like, I want to try this special cream that helps with under eye baggage and wrinkles.
Absolutely. So we have a 6-day, 6-application trial pack, $14.95, free shipping, 30-day money back guarantee. That is how confident we are that you are going to love this product. So you can use it for the special occasions or 6 days in a row. But I'm telling you, once I started using it, I use it all the time. I love it. All you have to do is call 1-800-752-0378. That quick, that easy.
Yes, that is so great because honestly, skincare can be so expensive. So it's so nice to see a product like Plexaderm give real results, and you can also try it without spending too much money. So let's give our viewers a chance to take the Plexaderm 10-minute challenge. So today you can try Plexaderm for just $14.95 plus free shipping, and you can do that by visiting the website listed below or by calling the number below. Again, thank you so much, Annette. It was such a pleasure to see you again. This segment sponsored by Plexaderm.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group.
Thanks so much for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed the show. And remember, you can always catch up on episodes and segments of Living Local 15 by going to WANE.com, downloading the WANE app, and also checking us out on YouTube. And I'll leave you with this. While you're out, give a little smile, give it a little wave, share a little light and love today. And I look forward to seeing you here tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.